Hey guys, welcome to another amazing episode of Testing Boats with Aliex. This machine is really good, but there is this machine. This boat is really nice, but there's a few things that I totally hate about it, but at the same time kind of love it. Isn't that weird? Love and hate. But the title of this video is I hate this, and it's something that really annoys me. It makes me mad, but maybe it doesn't make you guys mad. So let me give you another something I hate. Let me just walk behind me here, and I just turn around, sit on my seat, and then I'm gonna risk this. I have a line on the water, it may get caught up in the motor, but hey, the things that I do for you guys, that's going forward. That's no problem. Like, we go forward, hopefully nothing in front of me. Yeah, we go forward nicely. I don't want to fall off. I don't want to fall off. Look at that. Look at how nice this thing is. Look at this. Ooh, look at this. I don't want to do like a crazy turn. Oh my god, I don't want to fall off. Good thing I'm holding the motor. But let's slow down completely and watch what happens. You see, it's happening already. You see this thing here, how much water is already on the deck just by stopping. It's getting out though, but let's go in reverse. Let's see what happens if you go in reverse. You basically, oh my god, that was very freaking sketchy. Did you see that? Like, oh shoot, water got all the way up. Dude, I thought I was going blue under, man. Whoa. I want to test that again, but with nothing on the boat and in a safe area, because I want to see how bad it could be. I don't think it's that bad, because I did flip this boat and I was able to unflip it back and water just got out of it. But like, if you have stuff on the boat and you go in reverse by mistake, that's bad. Like, it's not bad if you have nothing on the boat or you don't care about losing stuff, but it's bad if you care about stuff, and that is something I really hate about this boat. But at the same time, if it's summertime and I just want to refresh, that's so nice. Like, I could probably go, wait, is that forward? Yeah, that's forward. Let me go in reverse a little bit, just let some water come in. I could just set this up like this, have my hands free and fish, you know, just think I'm fishing, pump, and going there, getting a little bit of water in, kind of getting refreshed. Because summertime, you know, things can get really hot, so I kind of love it for that. But when it's winter or the water is cold, I freaking hate that. And that's another thing I hate about this boat. It's very wet. I'm gonna do a proper full review of this boat once I have more information about it. I just wanted to pay homage to the title of this video, because I really hate what I just mentioned, and also love at the same time for the reason I gave you. But I also hate what's gonna happen in this video right now. Today, the goal is to give you a proper demo of this boat with this NK NT300 3 horsepower engine by Newport vessel, that you could save 10% off by using my coupon code down below in the description. It's an affiliate link. It does help the channel a lot. Just want to give you a hands-on true experience fishing with this unit, and also kind of show you how it performs on the solo skiff. If you want to see more videos with solo skiff, I have a ton of them on the channel. And if you want to see also more videos with this unit right here, and also the Kayak Motor, which you can install it here, it probably works better. Maybe we do that video. Check it out as well. It's gonna, just search the channel, you're gonna find those videos. Now let's get back to business. I want to sketchy. Oh, that was sketchy. Wow. Oh my god, look at that. We got high tide. It's the perfect day to launch a solo skiff right here. We're gonna be testing the Newport electric motor NT300. I'm gonna put on an affiliate link down below if you want to buy it. Solo skiff. meets downtown Miami. Let's go. It's 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 kind of like a hybrid. Because
it's fast.
Yeah, you could go probably 20 miles plus.
This electric?
I have an electric motor for it, but it's supposed to go with a gas 6 horsepower, but I don't have it.
Keep going all the way down to the end.
I'll try as soon as I'm able to make this work.
Oh, you gonna get it working, man.
The thing is that this bar is a problem.
We'll paddle, man.
No, we're not paddling.
Shit.
No, paddling is not for me.
Oh man, hey. I go to all these islands paddle, man. Manpower, brother.
Yeah, I know. I like to fish. Because if I paddle, then what's in my hand?
Exactly, yeah.
The paddle, right?
I feel you.
So
it's the guy right outside right now. He's out there. He has one of them.
Yeah, the Hobies, but he has a motor in the front. You saw it?
He has a motor on it?
Yeah, he has a bow-mounted GPS controlled trolling motor. He's smart.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, he's not doing much. He's using the remote. He's doing a lot of clicking.
Have fun out there, brother.
Thanks, man. Let me see. We got a problem. So this motor, this NT300, is kind of too long for this solo skiff, the way that it's set up. See, the motor is all the way down. Say I want to bring it up, right? I want to bring it up. See what happens? Kind of touching there. So that's a problem. I'm gonna put it in deployed, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I could hold it down with a rope or something. But there's a problem, Houston. If you do have a solo skiff and you want to use a motor like this, this bar has to go. All right, let's sort of set this up here. I'm gonna take these 4 rods. Don't want to put it on the rod holders or anything just yet, because I'm gonna get this boat on the water. These I'm gonna put here for now. Good thing it's high tide, so it's not a lot of walking that we have to do. It's right there. And this kayak cart by Yakatag Bonster should just do the trick. That motor may hit it's hitting the ground, but I don't care because it's grass already, and as you saw earlier, it's difficult to it doesn't fit. The motor doesn't fit. Wow, it's super high tide here. I'm stuck somehow. I'm gonna have to lift the motor up a little bit because it's stopping me from, actually it's not stopping me, but it's still. I'm gonna lift it up a little bit. See what you have to do. Oh, this could be fixed by just having kind of like a bungee cable here, just holding it exactly like that. When you deploy it, just like extend the bungee out to a clip over there so it doesn't get in the it's still on top of the car. It's taking me a minute to set up. I don't have the energy. Don't know, like I feel like I'm getting seasick. This micro skiff moves like a boat. Maybe it's the higher center of gravity compared to the kayak. Like I'm probably not that much higher than I would on my autopilot per se on the water, but the walls are so low that it feels like you're higher. And I think being seasick or not is dependent on that. Gotta be mindful of this rod here on my left. If I'm gonna cast that way, I was taking a minute to set up and get everything I need to just go and start fishing. Now, I was talking with a guy earlier this morning. He said that around these two islands, there's a lot of fish here. And he's right, there's a lot of kudas here. And sharks and maybe some ladyfish. But that's not what we came for. So, first order of business for me is to drink water and then hit the motor and try to find some trouts. Now, the trouts here are disgusting. I'm not gonna eat them. I'm gonna put them back, but I want to catch them. Let's go ahead and turn the engine on. Got my kill switch. The new Port Vessel 3 horsepower engine, and counterclockwise is forward. Although you can change that in the settings if you want. See, there's a guy on a pro angler fishing over there, I think. This is right now the maximum it could go to. I have 100% power. Don't know how fast that is yet. We're gonna be doing a complete water demo of this NT300 on this solo skiff. Two things so far that I want to tell you about is that this unit is like 22 inches long. And the solo skiff has a bar back there, so it's very difficult to bring it down. Like if you have it fully up, you won't be able to fit it through. I had to basically lower the motor down, like deploy the motor and then put it in. And what happens is if you hit shallow waters, that thing is gonna be touching the floor. But there is something you can do about it. You can put like a bungee cable in there and hold it up a little bit if you want, or remove the bar completely. I want to see how nice it is to fish with this today. See if it's worth having it. If you have a solo skiff and there's a lot of lakes that are electric only lakes, of course, get it, right? I mean, I don't think there is a cost wise, there's not a better solution out there. I mean, you will need a 6 horsepower equivalent, but Torqeedo, I don't even think Torqeedo offers that, and if they do, it's just the battery and everything is just gonna be nasty. I'm hitting a lot of weights, I'm getting wet, so the solo skiff is a wet ride, dude. I want to like turn and do stuff, but I think it's too early to do that. I don't want to get wet just yet, so let's keep going. Also don't want to mess with our fishing though. The solo skiff is a very stable platform. Like, it's hard to flip, but it's very tippy and you could fall off, especially if you're sitting here this high. You could easily fall off the solo skiff. So he's fishing there. I want to fish this area, not quite this area. I want to fish over there in the middle. His anchor down over there. I didn't bring an anchor. I'm so used to fishing with my autopilot or my trolling motors that I never think of anchoring. And today would have been a perfect setup for the anchor. So that looks like a bow mounted trolling motor, but that's not a Hobie. Looks like a new canoe. That's a new canoe, probably unlimited by the looks of it. But I thought I saw a Hobie. I'm gonna have the outboard moving, but at really low speeds. Our trouts are on the bottom. I gotta give it time for that lure to drop. I think I'm gonna turn it off completely. Alright, so we're totally off now. Let's do a test. If I drop this right here right now, yeah, it goes down pretty fast. Oh my god. Okay, I set the hook first, and oh my god, nice trout. I set the hook first. It got loose. It got loose. First trout on the solo skiff. This is a legal trout right here, but I'm not keeping it because, like I said earlier, they are bad news. They're full of worm inside. First trout look at that. We got the city of Miami and front ground. Not background. Background would be like if I turn around. This one is let's measure it quick here. Yeah, it's close to 18. It's definitely 15, but we're not keeping that, so let's let it go. That was a weird hook set because like I felt it got loose, then I just waited 1 second and then set the hook, not like a bass angler, but that's what I was trying to do. I don't think I set the hook that hard. Those people just like, when they set the hook, they bring the fish out of the water basically. But I'm happy, dude. I caught a trout of the solo skiff. This trout, I don't know why they're like that, but like I feel like they're different from other trouts where they taste the bait but they don't fully commit, so you gotta count, give it a second and then set the hook. Who needs a 360C with a solo, man? Not super deep here, so I guess I could, in theory. Oh, Aliex, remember the pause, damn it. Just had another bite and oh, what was that? Was that a cuda? It took everything. It cut the 15-pound test. Like, that's a trout. It cuts 15-pound test. So, you know, that's why I mean, Soul Strong talk. They say a lot of stuff, but like I have some issues with the stuff they say. That was probably a 20-inch, it wasn't a cuda, a 20-inch trout, and it just cut the 15-pound test like nothing. That trout, man, 15-pound test just ate it through like nothing. Oh, throw 20-pound test, that's it, that's all you need to do, just downsize. No, man, it's throw whatever, and then what's working that day on a specific area, double down. That's fishing for me. All right, so tell that trout again to eat again. Just tell it, because I'm gonna release it because I don't want that nasty stuff. Oh, £50 test gone. What the heck? That's gotta be a cuda there. £50 test, man, gone. What the heck? Or a mighty, I don't think a trout could break 50-pound test. Oh my God, why? Have a 50% power right there, and it's being held by the battery, so it shouldn't move that much. I want to like fish going out here, probably going a mile an hour, so turning that way, which is fine. Don't want to go that way just yet. I'm trying to get a feel of what it is to fish out of this craft right here with the conditions, like kind of like open water type of conditions, and then I'm gonna go towards the mangrove areas, more protected areas, and see how it's like to fish when it's calm. Kind of get a feel for it. I think the idea of a solo skiff is you get the 6 horsepower engine and you go as fast as you can to your fishing spot, and you stop and you fish, you push, pull, or whatever. A lot of people put a bow mounted trolling motor there. That's what I would do if I had this craft. 100% would do that. And then it's a really good fishing craft. Now, what about the NK 300 on this boat? It works. It could be an easy solution if you don't want to deal with gas, or you don't want to deal with the 6 horsepower, because that's a heavy motor, man. Heavy motor. It also makes the boat, when it goes really fast, kind of tippy, and maybe you don't need anything more than 8 miles an hour. I think that's probably what you're gonna get out of this craft. Going too fast, you're What time is it? It's 9. Okay, I'm gonna fish until 10, and then we're gonna move to the islands over there so I could like get a feel about fishing in calm waters, and then also do the water test demo of this NK300. We caught fish already, so it's kind of like a fishing trip, right guys? Even though I lost like 3 fish, I landed 1 only, but hey. May I ask, Aliex, what do you do this? Because you know, you gotta know yourself. I want that bait to kind of get suspended on the water a little bit, and if I do this, I feel like I'm doing something and the bait is doing what I need it to do. I don't know if you can see it right there. See? Stops and falls. If I was like just like doing this, I'll be constantly doing this. Like, I don't give it the pause. I mean, it's enough of a pause, but I'm gonna go to 2%, dude. 2%. I can't believe I did it. 2%. I went towards my right and I hit 2% going down speed. See how the water changes over there? This is kind of greener, that one is lighter, so it could be that that's mud over there, there's not as much grass, or could also be sign of a shallower water. Deeper water is more like color. Oh man, dude, no way. This action I'm doing is kind of like really nice because it's like a fish that is dying on the water. 2 tops. I get excited and then I go too fast. I lower the tiller down and look at this. Feels a lot better not having to have my arms stretched out. It's like an outboard. That's what I'm trying to say. Look at that weight. Look at that weight, guys. Shoo. Let's see if I go really far over there and then just drift back. Alright, I think I'm good. Oh, that was good. I mean, I was there, like far away, like 5 minutes ago. Not even 5 minutes, feels like 5 seconds ago. I was far away, almost at the docks, and in no time I made it all the way here. Exactly what you will get a boat like this. Now I could just let the current take me and fish on the way. That's all I needed to do, man. It's not a big one, but all I needed was to get away from there, and then I got the trout. So they're around here, they're closer to the channel. I need to fix this pliers there too. Alright. This one is probably not a keeper, it's probably 14 inches. But it's a nice fish and it's welcome. So the whole idea is the water is going over there. So the predators are there, kind of like here, waiting for the bait to come to them. But you say, well, then you have to fish this area here, right? We were fishing that area there. And look, that's number 3. We were fishing that area over there. It's just not actively fishing that area over there. They got the trouts, they easily get loose. Look at this. This one got loose too. Nice. Wow, I'm so excited. Like, I just did like a reset and boom, man. Caught 2 fish, basically one after the other. I really want to try this boat with the proper outboard and an about mounted trolling motor unit. Look, I don't care what they say. If you want to catch trout or snook, not so much redfish, but trout and snooks, get kind of like a jerk shot type of bait like this one. The gold ones, white, that color, or the chartreuse tail color, work amazingly. You're gonna catch them. Redfish, the scaly swims, like I feel like have a higher bite ratio. The scaly swim paddle tail, and I also caught them a lot with this right here that you see there. That chartreuse tail wide body shrimp. It's like their favorite. So predator is here, big fish is coming, so that's how it's supposed to be. Let's see if we catch more. Japanese inspired house right here in Miami. Look at that. I'm trying to think of what could that fish that is eating all my shrimp in here is. I don't think it's a cuda because it's, I haven't seen a cuda and it's not aggressive like a cuda would be. So I'm thinking it's probably a super huge trout, like a super big one. I'm not a big fan of fishing docks. I don't know why. Maybe because I don't want to intrude. There's a lot of fish close to the seawall, around the seawall, on the docks. It's very choppy here. Wow, it's getting choppy. So I think I'm gonna reset, do another run out, and kind of like let it drift for a little bit, and then go to the island. I can't find my S Pen. Pay $50 for that. I have a backup, but like I was thinking, man, this video not gonna make the money I already invested on it, plus losing the S Pen. It kind of sucks, man. Sucks. But I feel like I have to do this video because my original goal for the channel is to review as many kayaks and boats and whatever I can get my hands on, as many of them. Just review them, put the information out there on the channel. It's probably gonna help someone, at least a person, make a decision, or at least learn something about, you know, whatever they're trying to buy. So that's the goal for the channel, so I will continue to do that. Wow, this is kind of like, it's kind of nice right here because it's very choppy and I don't feel like I'm gonna flip. I may be moving too much, I might feel like I'm gonna fall off the boat, but like the way I am right now, nothing. So super cool. It's kind of like keeping me in the same place, kind of like this rocking motion. But I think we're getting to that point where we had to get out of here. Yeah, let's do that. It's kind of rough. Look at all this choppiness. I want to see how it does with all that choppiness. 76%. We are hitting 100% right now. Oh, I just changed this GoPro. It's saying 1% battery, but I don't believe it. It's gonna shut off anyways soon, and then I'll change it. But it's kind of like, look at this. Whoa, let's see if you can see. Whoa, whoa, it's choppy, man. It's just gonna run out over there and drift back. Maybe I catch another trout and then go finish this water demo. But this is the choppy, rough area. Getting hit with a lot of water, getting wet. So if you have a solid skiff or you're planning to get one, dress accordingly. You're gonna get wet. Look at this, all this is wet. I want to go a little further away and then turn around and go fast in to see how fast we could push it with the wave and the current. It's very choppy towards the end, towards land basically, and over here is not as bad. It's weird. I mean, I guess because we're close to the landmass, so the water is kind of like calmer here because it's being blocked by that over there, while over here you get way more space. Fully turn, go 100%, and see how we do now. 7.4 miles an hour, 7.4 we touched briefly, 6.5, 6.7, 6.5. So I have this kayak motor on the 133X, but there's a lot of water on the back. I had it on the Johnny Bass, but Johnny Bass is a tiny little boat. I had it here, which is a lone boat, but it's kind of heavy. And all those boats is 6.1 miles an hour. That's the limit. That's the maximum I've been able to push it. But I know that you could get faster than that because I had it on the, not this unit specific, but the kayak motor. I had it on the river by Bonafide, and I think I hit 6.8, 6.7, something like that. On the live board, it was really close to 7. I don't remember exactly how fast it went. I'll put it on the screen here, but it went fast. So I would say maximum speed, let's say 7 miles an hour, unless you have heavy currents and stuff. But mostly you're gonna be looking at 6.1, like the maximum. It's like test boat, man. Just patient. You wanna catch one of these fish? Just be patient. Frigging nonsense! What surgery is this? Maybe that was the thing that was eating my bait. I don't know. This is disgusting. Hey, lizardfish. Oh, it got loose too. Oh, wow. Thank you, God. Oh my God. I was so much dreading having to release that freaking thing, and it got released on its own, dude. Wow. I was on epic stuff. I thought it was a trout, but it was so light. But it's still, this is cool, man. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Nice. I hate those fish. That's the title for this video. I hate this. Title of the video. Why do I hate those lizard fish? Well, they're ugly, they're weird. I like lizards, like little lizards. Like, I don't want to touch them, but I don't mind seeing them. Like, I feel like they're my friend because they eat the bugs, mosquitoes and stuff. But like, I don't want to touch them. And then catching that fish, number one, I don't want to catch it. Number two, then I'm gonna have to touch it to release it. But here's the thing, I don't touch it. I just like grab the hook and let it go. I really hate that fish. Like, I don't want to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And look what it did to the bait. Just mess up the bait. Now I'm confused because I thought it was a trout. I had to give it a second, but it's a stupid thing. Goodness, I hate this crap. Hate that fish. Let's get out of here. Hate that fish. So annoying. Gonna get a sip of water and get out of here. Do the water demo. Got the paddle back. You totally need to put the aluminum plate on the solo skiff because it has kind of like a lid. It has a lid that will prevent this from slipping out, and that's what happened. It started slipping out, and then as you go up, the plastic is not as thick, and that's why it was slipping out. So you definitely need some sort of protection here. All right, I think we're good. Wow, something cool about a solo skiff is like the perfect boat for the sandbar. Don't even have to get off to get wet. This right here is called Bird Island, and you can smell the poop this far away. It says do not enter. One time I went in there to pee, but I didn't see those signs. I think those signs are new. It says do not enter now. Broke a rod up there. Did a video called I hate this. It was because I broke the rod, and people thought I was gonna say bad things about the boat, which I did mention some bad things about it. That's why I'm making this video like that as well. And I feel like I need to say more bad things about the boat because that's the title of the video, even though the title of the video is not it's not because I hate the boat. It's because I hate what happened when I was fishing. But there are some things about the boat that I hate, which you already heard. So video is no longer clickbait. Never was, really. I really kind of like, I hate that feeling that you get that you're about to flip. You could remedy that by simply putting a cushion down here, or actually both. Cushion down there so you move down, maybe having a standard nearby ready to go, and then put a rope in the front that you attach it somewhere around here. You could just hold down tight if conditions get really nasty. So now what I want to do is get fresh batteries and do this demo here. It's very calm around here, so I could go ahead and do it. But I think it's a crime against fishing if you get to a spot, say you get to like an edge of an island, and you don't cast to where I just cast it right there, because there is always fish at that point. Like, you have to cast. If you don't cast, you're breaking the rules. Like, that is like prime fishing waters right there. It's probably nothing there right now because it's people maybe already fish it, but yeah, you have to. It's like, you have to do it, dude. You have to do it. I've been here for the last 5 minutes, haven't moved. That means there is no current around me, but that may change around once you go through the island. So whatever I'm gonna say could be affected by the conditions, like where you're gonna be using your solo skiff and the 3 horsepower engine that I have on the back. It may be different. I want to go ahead and give it like 25% power right there, 25% power, just going straight, 2.8 miles an hour. Not bad. I mean, this is like the perfect speed to fish around this area. 3.2 miles an hour. Maybe it's too fast. Maybe it's too fast, really. Like, let's see. Let's just get a feel for it. 2.8 miles an hour. Yeah, it's taking you too fast away from the spots that you want to hit, but maybe you just want to get back. Like, you want to fish the area, but not that much. 3.1 miles an hour. Let's say if we go down to like, I'll say 10% power. I want to see how that feels. I turn the steering handle all the way to my left because I want to turn right here, and we go like 1.3 miles an hour. So that's one of the beautiful things about this motor. It's only 10% power right now. It's basically silent, and we're going 1.7 miles an hour. If it was a gas engine idle, you're going probably 2.5 miles an hour. I could go even slower. Let's say I'll bring it down to 5% power, giving you like 14 watts. We're going like 1 mile an hour, 0.9. Like, you could probably go even lower than that. So you get the idea. Like, listen, all you hear is just the birds and the boats pass by. Like, you don't hear this motor. That's super cool, man. That's super cool. So let's say we go to half power, 50% right there. See how fast that is. Man, that island smells so bad. I don't know why I casted to it. Like, there should be no fish around that island because it smells horrible. I'm hitting 4.3 miles an hour, 3.6, 4.7, 4 miles an hour. Well, it's, I say between 3.5 to 4.5 miles an hour at 50% power, depending on conditions. As you can see, like, I have the tiller. Well, it's moving now. Kill switch for the wind. Well, I was gonna say that the tiller doesn't move that much, but it did move. Not sure if there's a way to put tension on it. There gotta be. But my point is, when you're going to half power, you basically could let go of the tiller and fish. You just set the direction that you want to go and you fish on the way, which that's the whole point of why you get a boat like this, because you want to fish. This is like an open water right here. I want to go ahead and test 75%, see what we get. And I want to find the sweet spot, like what's the maximum speed that this boat will go to with this motor, and how much power do you need to get there. Nice. 4.9, 5.2 miles an hour, 5.5 and holding, 75% power, 5.5 and holding. I'm hitting wave coming this way, 6.4 miles an hour, 5.4. It's 5.5 miles an hour, 5.8 right now, 5.7. Dang it. Make up your mind, dude. 5.8, 6 miles. So 75% power, you're hitting anywhere from 5.5 miles an hour to 6 miles an hour. Okay, if I go 100, .4, 6.2, 6 miles, 5.5. 6.3, I saw 5.9, 6 miles an hour. Let's go down to like 80. Let's let it be. 4.9, 4.5, 4.8. Let's go 85. 5.9, 5.3, 6. Let's turn around and see what happens. Okay, let's see right here if we go 85% power and see what kind of speeds we get here. 5.8, 6.3, 6.2, 6.1. Yeah, it's like what I gathered from this motor and other boats. Gotta go 85%. If you go over 85%, you're not really doing much. You're just wasting fuel for no gain whatsoever. Pushing 1018 watts at 85%. You should keep it at 85%. Extends your range, and really you're not getting much extra stuff. Let's go home. Okay, motor's out of the water. Sweet. Nice. That was quick. Actually, it wasn't that bad. Well, I took a lot of weight off. I want to bring this out a little bit and then put that kayak trolley in the front.